Hi everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your weekly forecast for our children for the week of February 29th, finally into March now, March 7th, and Mercury retrograde is almost over. You or your child may have experienced some dream-esque emotions going on, maybe a little bit more thought-provoking, maybe hidden emotions that you aren't sharing. But with the Mercury going retrograde in Pisces, to me, it just feels like a softer energy. Scorpio is the one that you need to watch out for because that one's like very intense. But anywho, this one is more of a lucid, more passive feel of a Mercury retrograde to me. But anywho, let's get on to the messages for our children. We will always start off with our earth signs, then move on to our fire, our water, and our air. So let us get started. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages for our children for this week. And this is for our cardinal Capricorn, our fixed Taurus, and our mutable Virgos. Nice. Refreshing time to just have that space. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Yay, I see healing. I see a lot of positivity, letting some stuff go. You are definitely, dad and mom, just like feeling free, and in your energy, there's a lot of warm tones here. So usually, which is good. So there's some kind of movement, some vibrant energy going on. With your earth children. Usually earth is more like balanced, more practical, somewhat subdued, but it's representative of our earth tones. So like our greens, our browns, our tan colors. But just having this fire energy tells me that there are some, that it's very actionary for them this week. Putting things into place, motivation is a good thing. Achieving goals. That's what I'm feeling as well. We also have the number 43 and 4. So that breaks down to a 7 or a 4 if you study numerology. And just pay attention to the colors. We have a lot of warm tones like pink, yellows, oranges, and some more oranges over here. So if those are things that resonate with you, feel free to look them up on Google. So starting off the week, there's letting something, I really feel that your child is carefree. It's like a breath of fresh air. They are able to breathe freely, relaxed, no heaviness. They're not holding any weight, any baggage. They're just open, receptive, whimsical. There's a lot of peace associated with this card. They're just letting love in. They're receptive. They're open this week. And again, these messages apply to any part of your child's chart. So it's not just exclusive to their sun sign. It can be their rising sign or their moon sign, or even their Venus or their Mars. Those are the ones, the planets closest to the sun, those are more affecting of individuals, where your outer planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, they more so affect a generation. So just be mindful of those. I feel with being open, I'm getting, it's like leaving things to change, to chance. Being carefree even in their thoughts, not really paying attention to signs. Like the deep knowing is like knowing within their gut. And I just feel that for whatever reason, there's like a reckless abandon, or just, whatever happens, I'm free with it, just kind of abandoning that voice, not listening to or paying attention to that voice. This is saying that it could be, for some of you, your child could experience some hypersensitivity, psychic exhaustion, the need to recharge their batteries and set boundaries, not to be too open, maybe focusing on self-care, self-love, taking care of themselves. And I get that, but I also feel that there is an element when you are recklessly, just this reckless abandon, you're throwing off every weight and every care. And you're taking care of yourself. You're not holding on, or your child isn't holding on too heavily of, needing to recharge their batteries. So that's what I'm getting to at the moment. Health, recovery, energy, vitality. For some of your older adult children, they could be pregnant, or something like an ailment could go away. I feel that this is for the positive because it's in the upright. So if they had a cold, or a scar, or something that needs to be healed, or whatever, I see positive body changes in them. Mental, I see rest, a return of energy, like I mentioned before. So this is a regeneration, like, they're finally, from whatever week they had last week, it's like a second wind where they can really accomplish a lot of stuff because they have this motivational energy. It's just that there's actionary energy in these cards for your earth children. There is also unity. That's the sloution. So with everything that could be changing, this could be changes in maybe a group as well. But as they are sloughing off the weights that they've carried, they're more receptive, they're open, they have their boundaries. They're able to see things differently and just to chew the meat and spit the bones. So there's a level of unity that they are able to achieve this week with whatever scenario that may come to your child for this first week in March. So it says that your child is spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use a sacred bond to heal your family, friends, and yourself. Your child is going to say key things or small things that may seem very simple, but to you, they'll be very profound and like thought-provoking or deep. And you're like, wow, thank you for that. It's like a nugget of spiritual insight that your child will have. And you guys are just feeling so free and so awesome. And your message for you guys is that you are fearless. And yes, you are. You're taking on like this actionary energy, like your child. And it's going to be a great a great week for you. It says, I am fearless. Today I will step up and go far out of my comfort zone while talking with people, and I will share my incredible gifts. I will have that 30 seconds of courage because you never know whose life I may have the ability to change. I will not play small today because that isn't serving me or anyone else. I will move forward with clear focus and intention no matter what people say or think. My experience and wisdom is valuable. I have much to offer others, and the more open I become, the more of a chance I will have in touching or inspiring someone. So that is that. I was kind of giggling to myself because I was like, holy crap. There's some small print. Got to read all that. So it's a good week for you guys. Be excited. Look forward to it. There may be some things that were challenges for you before in speaking up and saying your truth, where now you're just like, I'm just going to say how I feel and not worry about it. And I'm speaking in love and good intentions and all that. So thank you. That's your messages for our earth signs. Let's move on to our fire childs. That is our cardinal Aries, our fixed Leos, and our mutable Sagittarians for the week of February 29th through March 7th, which is next Saturday. Oh, that'll be fun. It's a different energy. I don't know if it's because we are coming out of this Mercury retrograde, but we'll see. Yeah, there's something going on here that isn't comforting, but we'll see. Parents of fire children, I see flow, like effortlessness. So just kind of going with the flow and not like acquiescing to the flow, but just being at peace and harmony and accepting where spirit and your life is leading you this week. I feel that there's going to be some things that come up for your fire children that normally could upset them deeply, or something that's just like that. It's like frustrating, irritating, nerve-wracking, just like an irritant, annoyance. And they will, some things will be challenged. Their peace definitely is going to be challenged. And it's going to change how they see religion, it's going to change their scope, and I feel like possibly a positive way on their religion, or maybe they're focusing on themselves, but we'll get to that. So for this week, your child has a very whimsical, spontaneous, happy, joyful energy. Their mood is just to be very optimistic, to see the good in things. This is very much a fire card because of the color orange, and the citrus, the brightness of it. So they're going to be in the mood to be lighthearted, to have a lot of energy. So brace yourself. They may be bouncing off walls on some days, but they just want to have fun. They just want to be spontaneous and, be full of light. A situation is going to come up that makes them feel uncomfortable, whether it's externally brought to them, or it's an internal unrest about where do I go from here. So it's either something, like a person says something, a group of people, says something about your child, or something, it's an emotional thing, something that upsets them emotionally, where it disrupts their peace. And it's not anything to be concerned about, but it's just something that gets, it affects their emotions. It kind of gets to their core, and kind of unsettles their feathers, or just kind of like, I can't believe so-and-so said that or did that. One of those things. It's just like, it really gets to them. Or it could be a situation that comes up where they need to be prepared. They want to be prepared, and yeah, like they're like, how do I make this work? But something definitely like disturbs their peace. But it's okay. Like it's not. It doesn't feel ominous. Like it. Ominous. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's an omen. It's nothing dark or heavy. It's just like an interruption, and it's okay. They'll bounce back. What's changing is they have the spirituality and religion in reverse. So I don't, like I mentioned, I do not think that it is a spiritual change or a religion thing. I think it's how they see themselves, it's something about the world. It's something on the opposite end of spirit and religion. I think your child is pretty sound, and in tune with spiritual things. And so this is almost like it's their foundation. That stuff will not be affected. It's all this extra earthy, world stuff that may cause them to buckle down, to have more of a resolve, to be more grounded in their approach to things. Just to be mindful, to see, and you can encourage your child to see what's happening, but not let it affect them. This is just stuff out there. It's not indicative of who your child is, or it's no character representation of your child. And they don't have to react to the stuff that happens in the earth. They can just respond, or observe. Like, they don't have to have a counter. They can see it for what it is, and they can approach it lovingly without any anger or negative feelings or aggression. So all is well. It is going to cause your child a level of reevaluation. The solution is to take time for yourself. Not only are they going to recharge their batteries, it says enjoy relaxing activities that nurture your soul. But this week they may be like, you know what? They're going to be embracing their self-care. So they may play by themselves, and they may prefer to play by themselves. They may want to stay in their room and, you know, watch a TV show or read a book or write in their diary or whatever it is that they enjoy. But I do see them this isn't like a recovery thing. This is like almost like, yeah, I have all this energy. Yay. Oh, some stuff happened. I'm aware of it. Oh, I'm grounded in my spiritual stuff. I'm aware that this happened, but I'm not going to let it affect me. Okay, let me, you know, now that that's over, let me, now that I don't have this stuff in my midst, I can devote all that extra focus and energy that was distracting me into myself and go eat some ice cream and read a book. Something like that. So it's going to be very minor to your child because they are so stuck on having this fun, whimsical, lighthearted energy. And like I said, you guys are going with the flow too, and you are legendary. I feel for some of you, this could be recognition, even if it's just a compliment. It could be a compliment in an environment where there's a lot of people that see you. So this could be work. This could be church. This is just somebody recognizing you in your social circle for your commitment, for your contributions. And by the way, if you do like these earrings, make sure you support BAE Glamour because that's where I got them from. But yes, it says, I am legendary. Today, I am committed to creating magic and turning heads. People respect and admire me because I do great things and divert from the norm. I rock the stars. So yes, I don't know in what capacity. I see church. I don't know why church is coming up very strongly for me, but your service. So some kind of group of service or community group of service, some kind of community, not community, like obviously community service, but some organization where you devote your time and energy to outside of work is going to recognize your dedication and just say thank you and desire to show your appreciation for you just, you know, listening to spirit, going with the flow. It could be also job recognition. It could be your children, like your husband, your significant other. Just some people in your life recognize how legendary you are, and they're taking the time and opportunity to express that and for you to be acknowledged as such. Okay, well, enjoy it. That's a great week. It feels much more positive than last week. We were all hibernating and like, oh, get away from me. Okay, that is your message, parents, or that's your message for your children, parents of children with fire signs. Moving on to the water babies. That is our cardinal Cancer, our fixed Scorpio, and our mutable Pisces. Woo! Oh, goodness. I had to yawn. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, Ed felt some heaviness right away. Heaviness and delays were the first two words that I got with these two cards. And your water child is going to need some extra encouragement this week. I feel For some, not all, there is, so they have the lemon card in the upright or in the reverse. Lemon in the upright speaks of accessing innovative thinking. And I feel like there's some kind of melancholy surrounding your child, and I don't know why. Maybe they're just in a place of contemplation. They've gone inward, where they're thinking about themselves or the world around them. So it's not necessarily bad. It's just their place. They're not thinking outwardly for the benefit of the group or the whole or society or the community. It's a lot of introspection for them this week, saying to themselves, thinking about things, going inward. Any innovative thinking is for themselves. It's about themselves. It's self-reflection for them, is a way to say it. The situation is, there's messages in a bottle. I believe this is messages from spirit, downloads, you know, just observations from your water child. And of course it has water in it, so it's almost like it's cups or something. Oh, and I don't think I did that. But your child has 15 and 23, which breaks down to a 6 or a 5. If you study numerology, you have colors of blue and yellow. So if that resonates with you, Google those color meanings and number meanings to get more insight on your reading for your child. I see spiritual downloads. I see messages from spirit, awarenesses, observations. It could be a physical message for some that maybe gives them unsettling news or perspective on something. But I really feel that for most people for this scenario, it is going to be an internal message. Most of the information is down here. Let's see if you can see. Most of the information is down here, which is almost like it's the self. And very little of it is coming to focus or being expressed outward for other people to know. It's like that bird is like, what's going on there? What's in that bottle? And it's like the majority of it, you see this telephone, the majority of the message or the telephone itself, and we could say the message from the telephone is underneath the surface. So there's a lot of things that your child is going to keep to themselves. There's not a lot that they will share with you. But instead of trying to pry it out of them, which I try to do, I'm not gonna lie, it's important to just, you know, let them kind of work it out, and when they're ready, they will come to and that they will share. What's changing is adult children. Your child may have somebody who's really fun, like an adult. So I'm seeing adult fun. A lot of playfulness. You may be playing a lot with your child this week, or you have a visitor like an uncle or an aunt. But your child may be playing with someone who is an adult, having fun with an adult. But I really feel lightheartedness. I feel a lot of interaction. I just see fun. I see a lot of whimsicalness, lighthearted. I see joy. I see happiness. And so this is what's changing. Maybe they get out of their own head, and once you guys click, maybe go get ice cream, or if you're on the, you know, the eastern half of the country, you have some hot chocolate and you stay inside and you watch movies. Popcorn, I don't know. I just see fun. I see your child having fun with you this week. That's what's changing. So they start off kind of melancholy, but I see a lot of fullness. Like you fill their cup up. Just like swelling with joy is what I'm feeling. Like whole, like their eyes just get really big and happy, and there's a lot of joy there. The solution is they have the smile card in reverse. And I almost feel like this is like pick your battles, but it says simply smile and notice the profound and healing difference it makes. So I'm not seeing Give me a moment. Yeah, they're happy. Yeah, they are. You bring joy to their life. So this is, to me, in the upright, it could mean that it's asking your child to smile and notice the profound healing difference it makes. But because it's in the reverse, it's telling me you're already smiling. Your child is already happy and joyful, and they found something to smile about. For parents of, I see business, I see elevation, I see like just, it's almost like if this dragonfly could have, like, be a steampunk dragonfly where it has the metal and the one goggle and you know, the all of that. I just see some industriousness. I see business. I see intelligence, gears turning. But I really see an opportunity for advancement. I see you speaking to people. I see an audience. I see a lecture comes to mind, but I see like somebody who is intelligent, industrious, respected, having an audience or a platform that they can use to you know, get their message to other people. And it's not, you know, a selfish message, it's a community involved message. So I really see prosperity for you guys. I wish I could pick it up, and I'm going to try not to look at the back of this card, but it's almost like if you could put, you know, like goggles or you know, like a little like steampunk harness on this person. I just get like inventive, like industrious, like dutiful, and look at the heart. So this whatever the message that you are speaking, Dad and Mom, you're very passionate about it. It's, and I see you speaking. You see like the dragonflies, like, hey, you know, like they're sharing a message. You know, like they're in the middle of a presentation. So what's going on for you this week? You are loyal, and people see that. And I believe that because, like, yes, and that was another thing that I'm thinking, like the hard work that you've done to get here, people are starting to recognize it. And so it's like people see your loyalty, and it says, today I'm committed to being someone's peep. I will stand by your side, whether you are wrong or right. And if you are wrong, I will help you get it right. I will offer you advice from a sincere standpoint. What you ultimately choose is up to you, and I will accept you for who you are and how you feel. I will offer unconditional friendship and understanding. So that is an awesome card to have, parents of water children. So that's your messages. It's very fun, lighthearted, empathetic. There's a lot of nurturing and compassion and a lot of hugs and understanding. So you guys should have make a lot of connections this week with your child. Let us move on to our air signs. That is our cardinal Libra, our fixed Aquarius, and our mutable Gemini. Okay, so things are calming down. I see like pool party for some, but nevertheless, it's just relaxation. It's not for your child. Your child needs to let go and realize that they are blessed. It's not something that they can create. There's new opportunities coming. What's the solution? Okay. You're walking. I see like testimony. I see joy. I see walking forward, progress, momentum, and growth and evolution of change. So that's a good thing. I needed to take a second to kind of get my strength back. All I really feel that there is some spiritual undercurrents. Thank you. Some spiritual things being birthed and awakened in your child. And it's almost like it happens at a core or a center, and then it just kind of like expands. So we have 33 and 22 for your child, which breaks down to a 6 or a 4. Those are also angel numbers. So if you want to look up those double numbers to see what they mean, you have your child has purple and hints of green and also yellow. So if you want to look at the significance of those colors, there may be particular meanings that give you more insight on what's happening with your child. There's a surrender. Your child is releasing and letting go. And I really feel like it says peace, you know, experience peace and calm. I really just feel like your child is like sitting on this water in a floaty or something, like a, whatever those little bed things are, water lawn chairs. If your child could float on this, they would be in heaven, just in so much peace and calm. The situation was some level of doubt where I feel like your child didn't feel that they were worthy to be blessed. Like it's almost like it produces a level of anxiety because it's like, I'm not used to things going this well, you know, going so well, being this calm. And so it kind of, it's like it's hard for them to just accept this new experience because there has been, for whoever this is for, a level, so much turmoil, you know, before. It says, humility is called for now as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this exactly. It's so funny, like I don't read these and I just pick up on the message. But it says, you didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender, and then you will be blessed. And it's funny, you know, like talking about surrendering. So thank you, Holy Spirit, for confirming that message. So it's just accepting bliss, you know, like doubt that you don't deserve this. And it's like, no, you didn't do anything to earn it, you know, your child. So just helping them work through that. They don't need to encourage your child that there's nothing that they're responsible for. They don't have to maintain this, to just accept it and to receive it. And if you can educate your child on that and get them to receive this message, then this will help them, like the book said, lean more into this surrender. What's changing is a new opportunity. It says new career, but I really feel like new hobby. Maybe your child, because they have all this extra energy or joy, they may take up drawing. I see art. I see creative things. I see music. They may want to take up something. They want to put their energy in something that allows their imagination to flourish. So whether it's like something STEM related, science, Lego building, but possibly a sport, but just something that allows their mind to be free and to be a child and to enjoy. So I definitely see and feel this newness, this freedom, this new vitality, this focus on it's a focus on being free, enjoying, just being able to play, to be a kid again. Like they're just new hobbies. Like, yay, I don't have to deal with this anymore. I can really focus my attention on what it should have been and just playing, you know, soccer or baseball or football or whatever outside sport game that they were playing. And the solution is that they have financial healing and reverse. It says, your money struggles are a thing of the past. Be open to all avenues of receiving, and you'll be provided for in every way. I'm getting letting go of baggage. In order to receive abundance, your child has to let go of baggage. And I feel that that's what's happening. It's like this surrender, this process of getting them to be still and calm, it's going to bring in having a new hobby, is going to bring things to their consciousness because there's no heavy weight pulling them back down and keeping them there. The weight is gone. So all these things that no longer serve your child can come to the surface and be like plucked. Of course, thank goodness this was the last reading. But be plucked from them where they don't have to carry it anymore, and that baggage can leave them. And when the baggage goes away, then they can experience the financial healing and abundance. So that's what I'm feeling is for your children, which is so awesome. Okay, I gotta pick those up after. For you, you are walking. I just see you so confident and so bold and just like not caring and walking on sunshine, but you're just like striding and strutting and really focus on yourself, not worrying about how you're perceived by others. And yeah, you're a creative genius. It says, I am bursting with new ideas and lots of different ways to answer questions and resolve challenges. Today, I am committed to moving forward with my creativity and taking it to the next level. Yes, today, no more excuses, no more maybe tomorrows. I am a mastermind. So that is your messages for your children for this week. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means a lot to me, and I plan on getting those readings done soon. I'm changing my format, so just be on the lookout for that, and there's going to be some good stuff ahead. So thanks you guys again for all you do to keep this media going. So until next time, have a great week, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.